Because now he has no Evo. He can never answer my board, right? Just he can never answer it. Oh yeah, he could Madcap. That's true. Madcap is always a card. Then that's another +4/+4, right? So yeah, I guess technically it is the best amount of stats on the board, right? How's it going, guys? It's Tuesday. We're gonna be playing the Alyaska sword today. I've heard that it's quite powerful, so we'll see for ourselves how good, how busted Alyaska is. Hope you guys look forward to that. There's only so many VIPs, you know? We can't just hang them out like that. Is this aggro or rune? 1 playpen 2/2. I can't beat that. Maybe nobody can. Those Shadowverse millions? Exactly. Well, at least he didn't play basically he played a 2 playpen 2/2 with Storm is what he did, right? I guess that's okay in our book. Remember when Haven had a 1 playpen 2/2? Yeah, but you couldn't play turn 1. After this one, my primes are going to Luisthepanda for life. Hey, thank you, dude. I mean, you can support more than one streamer, you know, but I appreciate that. Still kind of good. Yeah, it's not bad, right? Not bad at all. Okay, I dare say we are still going for Kagemitsu, even if it doesn't clear this. Leave him board locked. Remember when Blood can invoke Flowers on turn 1? Did I miss Flowers? Oh no, he's not board locked. Flowers was so cool. He was a cool guy, chat. I like Flowers. Another one. This guy's just juggling left and right. Okay, but the battlefield. Would it be wrong to use Mirror Image on something that's not Kagemitsu? It would feel wrong, certainly, right? Wouldn't feel right. Yeah, Magi is super powerful, you know. It's one of those cards that, like, you know, on all the amazing, really powerful Earth Rune cards, he gets kind of slept on, but he's still insane. Don't be fooled. The guy's still a crazy ass Shadowverse card. Okay, so next time we go Kagemitsu Amelia. Still pretty strong, right? But Earth Rune, unlike Spell Boost, has amazing board clears. We'll see what happens. Going for the board locked. Okay, he gets Guardian Golem. Like, my turn 5 is gonna be so strong. He has to clear Kagemitsu. Gonna return fast if people play No Fun Haven. I don't know, man. Last time you guys hyped up Ilana, and then nobody played Ilana. I played Ilana more than you guys, if anything. People were like, ooh, Ilana's gonna be this tier 1 deck. It's gonna dominate the meta. Then you know what happened, chat? No Ilana. The Flowers nerf. It was like nerfing Exodia, so you could not win if your opening hand is 5 cards. But it does take away that high roll, which is good, right? It was a good nerf. You're playing a lot of Ilana. I mean, you should. If you like Ilana at all, you should definitely play it while you still can. Because you won't be able to after a while. No way for this to survive, but Amelia Gelt is still the play, right? I mean, keeping the Amelia healthy is good. It's not like that's bad. Okay, we'll still get some Kagemitsu value. Go face, have a good board leftover. So many battlefields, so many dear old homes, that's true. So many Kagemitsus played, man. How many Kagemitsus do you think have been Evo in Shadowverse? How many millions? Dang, that was a lot of face damage. That feels good against Sword. Sword is pretty good, right? We finally get Ilana leader and she's gonna rotate. Yes. But think of it the other way. Even if you can't play Ilana, you can still rock the Ilana leader, right? Matt in the chat, how's it going, sir? Yeah, he did get a good golem, you know, that was not a bad golem by any means. No Evo though. I mean, that's kind of greedy, right? But fair to say that's like super greedy? Because this is 10 face damage. 100% we're going face with that. I dare say Amelia is probably still the play. Can we go Amelia, Gelt, Mirror Image, right? Actually, I don't have board space for that. I guess I can Mirror Image the Amelia. No, I can't do that. Okay, doesn't matter. We'll just trade with the Amelia. And I'll just go face for 10. That's good enough, right? Oh, we get Amelia Lux Blade? That's true, right? Wait, is that better though? No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Because she costs 3 less, we have 1. It works if you're at 7, but then you enhance it. It can be kind of awkward sometimes. Okay, we'll just do the basic play. It's not that spicy, but you know, it's basic enough. Okay, so take the trade, answer this. Please go face for 10. Clear Nesta, no reason not to. We can play Ariete for heal next turn, that's a big deal. My life still matters a lot. We don't have a follow edge command. You unfollowed by accident? I see. Okay, well Carol doesn't answer the Amelia. I guess I don't have lethal though, unless I draw Tony. But we could draw Tony. I could draw Tony right now. Okay, Tony was not drawn. Okay, so now we just spam. I just spam the Ariads. No reason to do anything else, right?
With one fell blow. Our ability will bring courage.
Because now he has no Evo. He can never answer my board, right? Just he can never answer it. Okay, what's the best stats? It's actually the dog, right? The dog is the best stats. Okay. I've been trying to get Alexo for the longest. Dude, I like Alexo. Alexo's cool. Oh yeah, he could Madcap. That's true. Madcap is always a card. If we mirror the Wind guy, get more stats. That is actually true, yeah. That would be better, right? Because I'm likely to not get any other mirror image value. And if I literally just want stats, then that's another +4/+4, right? So yeah, I guess technically it is the best amount of stats on the board, right? Plus holding the dog might be good. In case, let's say he Madcaps. Then I go dog plus Tony, for example, or something. Ariad is a jammer. Ariad is a jammer. And a good Shadowverse card on top of that. I'm not saying anything LTS. I'm saying Luis gun. Okay, this could trade. It's okay. I need to win a game with Shadow. Send help, please. Maybe you just go Hades Turbo and just get lucky. Wait for Chusan to lick some stuff. Chusan has info, always. That's a fact. Lost faith in Shadowverse QA when they released Shipsbane and Driller unnerfed. Okay, gonna hold the King's Welcome and just chill a little bit. Get a Kagamitsu out there in the wild. The Cyclops. It might be closer than you think. Technomancer. Okay, like it's good early game on his part, right? Don't even have Hades. You shouldn't craft Hades either, because his ass is getting banned. Don't waste your vials at this point. And like in Hearthstone, they release obvious power cards to nerf later as a shakeup. Well, they always push things, right? The way I see it is like, you know, they make very conscious decisions to push certain decks and archetypes, and sometimes the push is like a bit too far, which is only natural, I would say.
Let us speak with
Okay, so we kill this first, right?
No one gets past me.
And then I kill this. Actually, it's better to kill this guy, right? Bring out the surprise thought. Get a fun win that way. They do Nefty's Thought Turbo. They're more cautious because they don't want things to flop like Machina and did. Presumably the error on this side would make it too strong. Well, look, they have to sell the new packs. Like, they do a very good job at this. What I always say is that, like, look, if we have new cards coming out and we are unsure how good they may or may not be, I'd always say that it's more likely that they're good, right? They're always very good about this. Can Natura Shadow be a thing? You could try. Why don't you try and report back to me, sir? Okay, so I'm not going to Alyaska, right? We're going to King's Welcome, Shield Phalanx. We're still not playing this, right? Not yet, anyway.
We won't give him any strike.
Okay, so this is good enough, right? We go Amelia, and then guess we got a lot of Alaskas. Don't craft Hades, don't do it, man. You don't need to cash in Shadowverse to make a new deck. Well, you want to get to a point where you have a good collection, and then you can just play everything, right? It's not that hard to get there. Will Shadowverse die if a set flopped? Well, no. I mean, my first question is, how do you consider a set to be flopped? Like, what does that mean? And secondly, it doesn't matter because they're working 4 sets in advance. So let's say, hypothetically speaking, a set comes out and it flops, whatever that means. The next 3 sets are already done anyway. So the cog is gonna keep turning. Again, Cygame's very good at this. Okay, Slater Lance is good here, right? You could even say it's nutty. Brigade of the Sky happened. How did the Brigade flop? Explain to me how the set flopped. Do you have the Cygame's numbers, Gordo? You know how much they sold with it? World Uprooted flop, changed my mind. Yeah, like what does it mean for a set to flop, right? Like that you personally dislike the set doesn't mean the set flopped. I love Shadow and I crafted him long ago. Portal's my main, but Shadow and him are my follow-up. Yeah, I mean a lot of people like Hades, and if you like Hades, you should use him while you can, because his ass is gone soon. Players quit or don't play it. Then maybe the worst flop is Rage of Bahamut or Tempest of the Gods or Wonderland's Dreams, right? Okay, because you think it's a Wars meta, doesn't mean the set flopped, right? It's not too early to do this, right? Actually, wait, Kagemitsu's an officer, isn't he? Isn't this mad good then? I mean, we have so many more of these guys. I might as well just get value out of him while I can, right? And we'll just be spamming non-stop Metal Gears. Seems about right. You hated Omen? Omen was a cool expansion. Had a high power level, that's for sure. I think it's proven that because set flops, the game won't end. We had 2 days with Damien. He had to eat it so fast, people questioned if it was an April's Fool's joke. The game was probably the second worst received set with regards to player numbers. Where do you get that from though? Like based on what? The only one that I could tell you that they lose players is the Tempest, Bahamut, Wonderland Dreams. Because they straight up came out and were like, hey, sorry guys, we're not gonna do this anymore, right? That's the only time they've ever done that. Yeah, like, Shadowverse is not going away anytime soon, Chad. Don't worry about that. Yeah, you can't use the Steam numbers, because Steam numbers is not the Japanese player base, which is the real Shadowverse player base. Got you, Unleashed Shanna? Let's go, dude. Okay, so all I have to do now is just keep Evo. And actually, I kind of like this. Is that worse than, say, Alaska Thief? Evo Alaska? Shit, I feel like this is better, right? Isn't that weird? Like, okay, with Beastmaster we get a 2-2 and 2 Tigers. The Tigers protect Kagamitsu, technically. But do I care? Wouldn't I rather have another Alaska and another weapon that costs 2 less play points? Isn't that way better? I feel like the weapon is way better, right? I mean, Beastmaster is not getting any better, but I feel like Alaska's just better. This gives me a stronger board. And we have insane follow-up now. Like, the follow-up is absolutely disgusting. I still have an Evo too. Yeah, I just go non-stop Alaskas. Because this is a 7-7 that can't take effect. Wait, I can play the weapon. I should play it then, right? I have a second one. We can get more. Yeah, we're playing this. This is way better. It is way, way better. Okay, look at this Shadowverse board, chat. Look at the board. Why do we have Lone Beast? Because she's a great card. We're still testing it, you know? Tempest was good. In my opinion, Tempest was actually the worst set. That's just me, though. I wouldn't say Tempest is the worst set. In my opinion, it's the worst set. I feel like I knew exactly when I'm playing around, and when I make one play and not another, and I think about it, it's probably because the meta was not Rune. Limited to counter Rune? No, it's just a good Shadowverse card. Remember when Shadowverse were OP? You know, Ektar has to come back. They can't keep him away forever. Like, eventually, they have to pull the trigger and bring him back. They're almost forced to. It might be sooner than you think. What if we get Ektar, but he's got a cowboy hat? Remember when Ektar didn't suck? Ektar was pretty good, dude. He was a good Shadowverse card. Well, Kate doesn't come back more than once. Like, Bane already came back. She didn't come back again. Medusa's been in the game like 5 times. Okay, so we get some Modesty. There's no way that's good enough, right? No way that's good enough. Ektar, but he gets Storm instead of Rush? Hire me? Don't think Ektar has a better chance to come back than when the Western set up? Yeah, doesn't Ektar have a horse? Isn't Ektar a horse rider? I'm pretty sure he is, right? Hiking feels like walking? I don't like walking. Or, I mean, okay, I don't dislike walking, but I wouldn't just like go out there and like walk. Did I ever go camping as a kid? No, I did not. I never went to summer camp or anything like that. Okay, we're playing Gelt and Emilius. I don't think you want to meet a hungry bear in the mountains. Would that be an ironic way to go? It would be ironic. What if I have food for the bear? And then we could be friends. I would rather cycle. I would much rather cycle than walk. Would much rather do that. Running? I could not run. No way. Absolutely not. No jogging, no running. Learn a few classical pieces, which I'm learning. I feel like if you have a song that you really enjoy, it would make the process easier, more exciting. Like, I wish I could play the piano so I could play the FF10 opening theme, you know? TF2 is a fun hobby. Learn to rocket jump and have fun. I mean, you know, I have games. I have a ton of games that I play. But that's not the issue. The issue is that it's hard to be social with them, right? Too much of a city boy? Dude, I just like I'm an indoor panda, you know? I like staying in. Just having a good time, I guess. Do I kill this? Or do we just go phase? What's he gonna do? Banish my non-existent amulets? To play Star Wars music? Let's go, dude. Sandercand? Yes, 100%. I listen to it when I can't sleep, dude. It's such a good song. Okay, can somebody remind me that this guy has Megara-chan? Somebody remind me. I guess we should have traded, right? Because now I'm down on the board. Probably should have traded. Sounds comfy. Okay, we'll play Amelia.
The silver of my sword shines above the battlefield.
Into Lady of the Lands. Seems solid.
Strike!
You guys smell that?
Can we get some Lewis Poggers in the chat?
Yeah, we got
support.
Transfer
And who
with
is
the
Crumpy?
gifted sub. And who is Crumpy? Can we get some Luis Poggers in the chat? Thank you for your support, man. I appreciate that. Okay, take the trades.
One fell blow.
Remind Luis that he got Megara-chan. Yeah. I noticed that I'm almost banning Crumpy. Just 900,000 more. Do you get in there? We could put more commands or more rewards if you guys have more ideas, I guess. Like, I have a good amount of ideas or rewards, but I'm down to add new ones. One of your friends is religiously quarantined and not going anywhere. And a one-on-one hangout is safe. Well, the problem is that all my friends don't live here anymore. All my friends moved to, you know, different places of the world, basically, because, you know, we're adults, I guess. Am I playing Alaska? No, we're holding, right? Let's just do the enhanced Beastmaster. Probably good enough, right?
Thunder!
Ads. I mean, ads are good, but like, look, if I play a 1-minute ad right now, as opposed to what we did earlier today, where I play or we do a sponsor stream, the difference in revenue is like thousands of percents higher for the sponsor stream, basically. We're like, what, you want a 15-second ad? People will still dip. It could be a 5-second ad. People would dip, right? But it's good that you guys stick for the sponsor ads. Those are the ones that matter. You go to a Yogi Bear camp? Dude, I like Yogi Bear. Yogi Bear's cool. What was the name of his little friend? Yogi and Boo, right? Is it weird that I get Shadowverse ads everywhere? No. It just means that Google is listening to you. Boobo? Is it Bobo? You would like to get Shadowverse ads? I see Shadowverse ads all the time. It happens. Okay, so this should be Alyaska Kagemitsu turn, right? That seems pretty good. I think that's what we're doing. I like the idea of getting next turn Kagemitsu. The board should be good enough. And then we'll have the weapon to, you know, sit on. Boo like a ghost? Boo boo? Like when you get hurt? I guess 5 is still pretty expensive though, right? Maybe we won't get to play it. I can still pushing the game in the West? Yeah, as long as you see ads for it, I guess they're still pushing it, right? Because of the meme. Is there a meme for AFK Arena? I don't think that I've seen it. I'm sure that some people enjoy Raid Shadow Legends. How bad could it possibly be, right? You haven't seen a Shadowverse ad in months? You gotta update your preferences. Is my rally at 15? Oh, it is. Okay, here's what I think I'm gonna do. I think I attack with Kagemitsu, then I play the weapon, then I play Shield Phalanx. I think that's the best we could do. Like, that board would just be too insane, right? Because we go 7 face here. This is 4 damage guaranteed. He can't Vertex call me just yet. And this board is just way too good, right? Raid is bad, I could tell you why for hours, really? They're all gacha games with some hard greed economies. Pay currency to unequipped stuff. That sounds pretty shitty. I do feel like, you know, when you design your game with the purpose of like, how do we sell currency and all this shit, instead of just making a good game, like your game is gonna suffer because of it, right? Raid makes its living on people that don't know better and just casually play over the phone. So we're doing better boards than Real Shadow. Well, isn't that what we're supposed to do though? Yeah, like it is a big meme and that's how they get publicity, right? Like, oh hey, it's that meme game.
Sorry, Void.
Short term they get money, money, money. I mean, yeah. Like, surely, you know, people do those things because I guess it can be somewhat effective. There's just like that part of me that's like games are a beautiful thing, right? And like, I would rather make the best game that I could make rather than try and make money, I guess. It's just how I view the world. And maybe it's naive, but I feel like if you make a great game and the game is really good, then you'll naturally be rewarded because it's gonna sell well, right? Anyway, chat, that is going to be the end of our stream. I hope you guys have enjoyed the show. If you guys like what I do, I stream Monday through Friday at 3 p.m. East. We have a Discord and a YouTube if you guys want to check those out. I hope you guys have a good night. Later. Have a good night, chat.